BBC Radio Shropshire.
01743 248321, jim.hawkins at bbc.co.uk. Now, if you're looking to start a business, what would you go for? There's loads of options, so I suppose it's about picking the right thing for you. Of all the things you could pick, I suspect starting a fashion company might be a bit of a challenge, but two Shropshire guys have done just that. Tom Stokes and Elliot Darrell, the men in question. They're with me this morning. Tom and Elliot, thank you both very much for coming in this morning. Tell me about, I've got to say it's an awesome name, tell me about Kingdom of Heaven Clothing.
Well, it's just something that me and Elliot have been thinking about doing for a long time, a couple of years now, and last sort of 6 months it's come to fruition really, and we've really gone to work on it, and it's due to launch 1st of November, so we're really excited about it.
Elliot, you play for Wrexham FC, and people wouldn't necessarily. So Marvin Morgan of Shrewsbury Town has done something similar to this. But how did you find yourself getting involved in the fashion label?
I think it's something that happened naturally. I think both myself and Tom are quite fashion conscious anyway. And some of the competition out there at the moment is very strong. Obviously with Marvin Morgan's Fresh Ego Kid and a few of the brands that we obviously take quite an interest in. So it's something that we thought that we can try our hand at, and we've got quite a good eye for fashion as well. So it's like I say, if we can put the ideas together, it's something that we can try and be successful at. Yeah.
So who's Kingdom of Heaven aimed at? Who's your target or your target customer? We're
looking really sort of in your 18s to 30s really. But if anyone who wants to look good and feel good, we welcome it really. But yeah, I mean, with the social media, we shop off that quite a bit. Lads our age. And that's what we think, we can get into and tap into that as well.
You got any background in the fashion world, Tom?
No, we just spend loads of money on clothes.
So you know what you like because you bought it.
That's right, yeah. No money left over for anything else, but walk around with
nice clothes.
With nice clothes, yeah.
So is this, Elliot? It's about designing clothes that you would be proud to wear, that you would like to wear, but then that you can't get from somewhere else?
Yeah, I think that's what our aim is. Obviously, we target. We don't. As Tom says, we target a certain age, but we don't want to just target those. We aim for anybody to wear our clothes. It'll be a real shining success if we can, to start out, see somebody walking through through Shrewsbury with a Kingdom of Heaven t-shirt on, and albeit whatever age they are, it'll be great to see. So
that would be really cool, wouldn't it, Tom? Fantastic.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the reasons we started it. Really, I mean, it sounds a bit silly, really, but the feeling you get. I mean, me and Elliot are both the same when you're going out on a Saturday night and you order a t-shirt on a Wednesday and it comes on a Friday, and you get that buzz, the package is waiting at home for you, and get home and try it on, and it fits right and it looks good. That's the feeling that we want to give to other people, because that's the sort of feeling that we get. You ring up Elliot and say, oh yeah, my package has arrived. And it's a good feeling, and that's the sort of thing that we want to give to other people. Really.
So do you have similar tastes then, or when you're kind of working? Oh, there's a look between the two of them now. It's just like clearly there's been some discussion about the designs of some things that may not tell us about. Do you have similar tastes then, or do you see eye to eye on how things?
We
should
have
look?
Similar tastes, but
yeah, I'd say we have very. Obviously we're not very tall either.
No, we're both about the same height, so we end up wearing each other's
clothes.
We've
grown up together, so that's why we look at each other like that, because it's one of those where if Tom wants to wear something of mine, he can wear it, and if I want to wear something of Tom's, it's vice versa. So but we do have very similar taste, and like I said before, the fact that we do quite a lot of shopping through social media now, because obviously it's so powerful.
Yeah. So is that as distinct from online? Lots of people shop online, but actually doing it on social media, things like Instagram, Facebook, that sort of thing. That's a really powerful thing for you guys, isn't it?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, we set up the Twitter page initially just to put our idea out there, just to put the logo out there, put a few samples out there, and that's how it sort of grew. We got quite a lot of feedback, a lot of inquiries, which really gave us the initiative to proceed with it and get cracking. But we have got a website going live on the 1st of November, which is, I think, is going to be the the main thing that's going to push it forward.
Yeah.
So you can actually place orders, securely online, which is going to be a good thing.
This is an entirely a Shropshire enterprise, because you set the company up in Shrewsbury, and your clothes are actually made in Telford as well.
The suppliers in Telford.
Suppliers in Telford, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was that a conscious decision, or do you just like working close to home, or what?
Again, I think it's something that sort of just happened, wasn't it? I mean, we obviously when we came, well, it was Tom who came up with the initial design for the logo. We then sat down and went through designs for the clothes, for the t-shirts and various other products, and then it was somebody who we used to work for put us in touch with our supplier, and it just so happened that I knew him through football previously as well.
Oh, right.
So it worked out quite well, and obviously he's local, and then we actually entered a competition online on Twitter for one of our other friends.
Yeah.
It happened to be who was also setting up a new company called Shropshire Websites. And we entered their competition, and he's just finished our website for us. So we actually won a free website. So we're trying to sort of keep it all local, which.
So it's all local. There's a lot on social media. You won the website. You won the website design on a competition on Twitter. You're definitely keeping it local. It must feel very exciting to be part of this.
Yeah, it is exciting. Like I say, it's all coming to a head now with the launch on the 1st. And it's getting a bit real now. Like I say, coming on here, talking to you guys. It's really exciting. We can't wait. Like you say, Elliot said, it's going to be a great feeling when we see people walking around or getting tweets with packages just arrived. Love the top and stuff like that. And I think you've mentioned it also with Marvin Morgan's Fresh Ego Kid. People in Shrewsbury really embraced it. Yeah. Obviously, he played for Shrewsbury and Elliot plays for Wrexham, so that's might be a bit of a sticky point. But yeah, they really. So
are you hoping for a cluster of orders from Wrexham?
Yeah.
When it comes to designing, I mean, you know what you like and that kind of thing. But as you say, Tom, I don't know what your day job is. I know Elliot plays football.
I'm a finance broker.
You're a finance broker. Okay, it's not what people would traditionally regard as a creative industry, I suppose. No. So when you sit down with a pen and a piece of paper, you think, all right, I'm going to design some Kingdom of Heaven clothing. What happens then? How does it work? And what does the finished product look like? We
just bat ideas at each other. There's a lot out there, and you see stuff and you think, well, we could do something similar to that, or we could change this and that. But we're always batting ideas. Like, literally, phone's going all day. When Elliot's not at training, when he gets back in the afternoon, my phone will be pinging ideas, and we just get together a couple of times a week and just bat the ideas about. Get in touch with Fortis Sports, who is our supplier, and just say, look, can we get some samples together? Yeah. And then we'll decide on a final design from there. That's how it's working so far.
You brought something in with you. Tell me what you brought in. Talk me through that.
We've brought in most of our range, actually, which is we've got some fitted tees with the Kingdom of Heaven logo on, which your more fitted evening wear style. Yeah. And then we've also got some oversized tees, which are your day wear and your casual wear. Really, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to cater to everyone. These are all the t-shirts that we're gonna launch with. Although we've got plenty more designs in the pipeline. But,
what about the name? Where did the name come from?
It's just something that I like the sound of.
Yeah.
I mean, me and Elliot talked about doing it for a long, long time. Yeah. And then it got to a point where earlier in the year, I had a bit of time on my hands, and I just thought, I'm just going to sit down and come up with an idea. Yeah. Came up with the idea, and I sat on it for a while, and decided to show it to Elliot, and he liked it. It was just the logo and the name. It was just came together naturally, I think.
And in terms of ambition, Elliot, where do you go? Where does Kingdom of Heaven go from here? What do you want to achieve?
Well, I mean, you obviously always aspire to be the best. You look at the likes of Fresh Ego Kid and Marvin Morgan, and he's done fantastically well. Started out where we have in Shrewsbury. So you set your dreams as high as you want, and we're realistic as well. We don't expect it to fly straight out the doors and to find us in all the shops within a month. But I think if we can start 10, 15 orders a week, that'd be great. And then we'd just like to keep increasing as it goes. And like I say, the more designs that we bring out, the more products that we bring out, I think it will be a success. And
fashion can be a very fast turnaround business. You've got to make sure that the t-shirt you're wearing doesn't look like the t-shirt that someone's wearing 3 months ago, let alone 3 years ago. That's got to be something that focuses the mind.
Yeah, definitely. And at the moment, I think what we've got here with the oversized tees, that's what's in at the moment. I mean, but we're already working on our next year collection anyway, which we've been looking forward. And I think what we've got at the moment is pretty much what is out there. We're not really reinventing the wheel with what we've got at the moment, but come next year we're going to have we've got some good stuff in the pipeline, really, to be honest, and we're really excited about it.
Yeah, I think it was for the start, it's just about getting ourselves out there. Like Tom says, we've got plenty more ideas for the early part of next year. It was about getting Kingdom of Heaven out there, getting inquiries. That's the main thing, and making sure that people like what we've got,
and people to identify with the brand.
Yeah, people identify that what Kingdom of Heaven is, and then like I say, next year, that's when Kingdom of Heaven can then start to become more unique to other people, which is obviously vital. How do you go
about marketing it? I mean, clearly, the website's going to be launched very shortly. You're all over social media. Is that like the main thrust of your marketing, getting it talked about?
Yeah, I mean, nowadays, social media is huge. I don't know anybody that's not on on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. So I think that's probably what helped us push through the idea of finally doing it.
Yeah.
Like Tom said, we've been speaking about it now for a couple of years, and as he said, it was Tom that came up with the logo, and he sat on it for a while. But yeah, social media, it's huge. Like I said, the first sort of 6 weeks we were on Twitter, I think we got up to sort of 350 followers. And that was just the start. So
it's new, it's young, it's exciting. People they want to get straight into it. So, incidentally, I a couple of questions. I did see. I'm not sure if this the guy I saw walking around Shrewsbury a couple of days ago was really, really ahead of the game, or not. And I can't decide, and you guys might be able to tell me. But I'm sure I saw someone, those Joe Bloggs jeans that like Stone Roses used to wear, really massive pairs of trousers. I saw someone walking around wearing those. Is this is this like are the 90s returning? Is this something you need to be on top of, or is this someone who just everything else is in the wash? Do you think?
I'm not so sure.
I don't know. There's various things that have come and gone, and certainly in our time, there's hairstyles that we've had in the past that are starting to make their return, but I'm not sure whether big flared jeans are making a comeback just yet.
Yeah, okay, we'll put that on the back.
Our legs are too short anyway for flared jeans.
Far too short to wear flared jeans.
Yes, all three of us in the room are in the same position. They just can't buy those kind of board shorts things because it's just like but essentially on us they're trousers.
Yeah.
And just finally, Elliot, David Beckham, of course, underpants. Aftershave, was this further down the line, do you think?
I don't know about the underpants.
Not sure about the underpants, but no, obviously ideas. There's a lot more to come from obviously Kingdom of Heaven, and where it stops is just a question that we ask ourselves.
Also, congratulations to Wrexham FC progressing to the first round of the FA Cup, beating a 10-man Macclesfield Town 5-2. But Ellie, you came off in the first half with an injury. You're feeling better now?
Slightly, yeah. It's just a dead leg,
right.
Quite a bad dead leg, but hopefully it's nothing too serious, and I can be back.
Tom and Elliot, thank you both very much for being with us this morning. You can just search for Kingdom of Heaven clothing online, and pretty much any social media platform they're on there. Twitter might be a good place to start at @KOH_clothing. Tom and Elliot, thank you both very much. Best of luck. 10:30.